Hollywood can make or break a person. Fame, wealth, and influence can disappear in an instant when scandals hit. Some celebrities have seen their careers crumble overnight due to shocking controversies, but a few manage to fight their way back from the brink of destruction. In this video, we'll uncover some of the most infamous scandals that nearly ended the careers of Hollywood's biggest stars and how they survived. Robert Downey Jr., from jail to Iron Man. In the 90s, Robert Downey Jr. was considered one of the most promising actors in Hollywood. With roles in films like Less Than Zero, Chaplin, and Natural Born Killers, his talent was undeniable. However, behind the scenes, Downey struggled with severe drug addiction. His substance abuse led to multiple arrests, and in 1999, he was sentenced to nearly a year in prison for violating probation. Hollywood blacklisted him. Directors didn't want to take a chance on an actor who couldn't stay sober, and for a time it seemed like his career was over. However, after finally getting clean and committing to his recovery, Downey was given another shot by director Jon Favreau, who fought for him to star as Tony Stark in Iron Man, 2008. The film was a massive success, launching the Marvel Cinematic Universe and turning Downey into one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood. His comeback is one of the greatest in entertainment history, proving that even the most troubled stars can redeem themselves. Johnny Depp, legal battles and career fallout. For decades, Johnny Depp was one of Hollywood's most beloved actors, known for roles like Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean and Edward Scissorhands. However, his reputation took a massive hit after his highly publicized legal battle with his ex-wife, Amber Heard. In 2016, Heard accused Depp of domestic abuse, leading to a media firestorm. The allegations caused him to lose major roles, including his iconic part in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise and the Fantastic Beasts series. Depp denied the claims and filed a defamation lawsuit against Heard, which played out in court in 2022. The trial, watched by millions, was one of the most controversial celebrity cases in recent memory. The jury ruled in Depp's favor, awarding him millions in damages. His reputation began to recover, and he returned to acting with his role in Jean Dubarry. While some studios remain cautious, Depp's loyal fan base and undeniable talent have allowed him to stage a comeback. His case remains a powerful example of how a scandal can nearly destroy a career, but also how public perception can shift. Winona Ryder, shoplifting scandal and Hollywood exile. In the late 80s and 90s, Winona Ryder was one of the most in-demand actresses in Hollywood. Starring in films like Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, and Girl, Interrupted, she had built a reputation as a critically acclaimed performer. However, in 2001, her career took a devastating turn when she was caught shoplifting over $5,000 worth of luxury clothing from Saks Fifth Avenue. The arrest shocked the world. Ryder, who had been seen as an A-list actress with a clean image, was suddenly a tabloid sensation for all the wrong reasons. She was convicted of grand theft and sentenced to probation, community service, and fines. Hollywood distanced itself from her, and for years she struggled to land major roles. Many assumed her career was over. However, Ryder made a stunning comeback in 2016 when she landed the role of Joyce Byers in Netflix's Stranger Things. The show's massive success put her back in the spotlight, proving that even after a scandal, talent can still shine through. Hugh Grant, the infamous arrest that shocked fans. By the mid-1990s, Hugh Grant was the king of romantic comedies. With charming performances in Four Weddings and a Funeral and Sense and Sensibility, he had won over audiences worldwide. But in 1995, his image took a massive hit when he was arrested in Los Angeles for soliciting a prostitute. The scandal made headlines across the world, and many expected his career to suffer permanent damage. Unlike many celebrities who deny or deflect during scandals, Grant did something unexpected. He took full responsibility. He appeared on talk shows including The Tonight Show with Jay Leno and openly admitted his mistake. His honesty and self-deprecating humor helped him regain public favor. Rather than being canceled, Grant's career rebounded quickly. He went on to star in hits like Notting Hill and Love Actually, cementing his status as a Hollywood staple. His ability to face the scandal head-on without excuses allowed him to rebuild his reputation and remain a beloved actor. Britney Spears. The 2007 breakdown that changed everything. For much of the early 2000s, Britney Spears was the undisputed princess of pop. With chart-topping albums, sold-out tours, and a massive fan base, she seemed unstoppable. However, the intense pressure of fame, personal struggles, and relentless paparazzi pushed her to a breaking point. In 2007, Spears had a widely publicized breakdown, which included shaving her head and attacking a paparazzo's car with an umbrella. The images became infamous, and the media painted her as unstable. As a result, she was placed under a conservatorship controlled by her father, stripping her of control over her personal and financial decisions. For over a decade, Spears remained under the conservatorship while continuing to perform. However, in 2021, the Free Britney movement gained momentum, bringing attention to her situation. After a legal battle, she finally won her freedom, marking one of the most significant celebrity comebacks in history. Despite the challenges, Spears remains one of the most influential pop artists of all time. Her story is a stark reminder of how the entertainment industry can push celebrities to their limits, but also how resilience can lead to a triumphant return. Lindsay Lohan, from teen icon to tabloid sensation. In the early 2000s, Lindsay Lohan was one of Hollywood's brightest young stars. Films like Mean Girls and Freaky Friday made her a household name, and she seemed destined for a long and successful career. However, her life took a dramatic turn as she struggled with addiction, legal issues, and a tumultuous personal life. Lohan was arrested multiple times for DUI and probation violations, and her tabloid image grew as she became a regular subject of gossip magazines. She was photographed leaving nightclubs intoxicated, and her public behavior became increasingly erratic. These issues, combined with her inability to maintain consistent work in Hollywood, led many to believe that her career was over. But Lohan never gave up. In recent years, she has worked to rebuild her image in her career, including starring in the Netflix film Falling for Christmas in 2022. While she may never return to the heights she once reached, Lohan's comeback serves as a reminder that even when it seems like a celebrity is lost to scandal, they can still find a path back to redemption. Kevin Hart, Oscars controversy. Kevin Hart was at the peak of his career in 2018 when he was chosen to host the Academy Awards. A coveted position for any comedian, Hart's success seemed unstoppable. However, just days after the announcement, past tweets resurfaced in which Hart made homophobic jokes. The backlash was immediate, and Hart was forced to step down from hosting the Oscars. Rather than taking immediate responsibility, Hart initially refused to apologize, stating that he had already addressed those comments in the past. His defiance further fueled the controversy, and public opinion soured. At the height of his popularity, Hart's career seemed like it might crumble. Yet despite the scandal, Hart refused to back down. He eventually apologized for his past comments and continued to focus on his career. Hart maintained his success with comedy tours, blockbuster movies like Jumanji, and his podcast Comedy Gold Mines. While the controversy took a toll on his reputation, Hart's career remained intact due to his ability to take responsibility and his incredible work ethic. Tiger Woods, the cheating scandal that shook the sports world. In the early 2000s, Tiger Woods was at the top of the sports world. He was not only the greatest golfer of his generation, but also one of the most marketable athletes in history, with endorsement deals that made him a household name. However, in 2009, Woods' perfect image was shattered when reports revealed that he had been unfaithful to his wife, Elin Nordegren, with multiple women. The scandal exploded, and Woods' world came crashing down. Sponsors like Gatorade and Accenture quickly dropped him, and his pristine image as the squeaky clean family man was destroyed. Woods took a break from golf to deal with the fallout from the affair, and many doubted he would ever return to the top of his game. But Tiger Woods did what many thought was impossible. He made an incredible comeback. In 2019, Woods won the Masters tournament, one of the most prestigious events in golf, marking a historic victory that stunned the world. While the fallout from the scandal will always linger, Woods' ability to rise above it and regain his place in sports history is a testament to his resilience. Kristen Stewart, the cheating scandal that rocked Twilight fans. When Kristen Stewart starred as Bella Swan in the wildly successful Twilight saga, she quickly became one of Hollywood's most beloved young stars. Her on-screen chemistry with co-star Robert Pattinson made them one of the most adored celebrity couples of the time. However, in 2012, Stewart's world was turned upside down when she was caught cheating on Pattinson with director Rupert Sanders, who was married at the time. The scandal made international headlines, and Stewart's reputation was tarnished almost overnight. Fans of Twilight felt betrayed, and the media backlash was intense. Stewart publicly apologized, but the damage was done. Many thought her career was doomed, especially given the level of public support for Pattinson and the intense pressure on her from both the media and her fan base. Despite the scandal, Stewart worked hard to rebuild her career by taking on roles in smaller, more challenging films. She found success in movies like Clouds of Sils Maria and Personal Shopper, earning critical acclaim for her performances. Her career has not only survived the scandal, but has flourished, proving that even after a major personal crisis, a talented actor can thrive again. Chris Brown, domestic violence case. Chris Brown was one of the biggest names in music in the late 2000s, known for his impressive dancing skills and chart-topping hits. However, his career nearly collapsed in 2009 after he physically assaulted his then-girlfriend Rihanna. The public reaction was swift and severe. The graphic images of Rihanna's injuries were broadcast worldwide, and many of his sponsors, including major brands like Coca-Cola and Wrigley's, quickly severed ties with him. Brown's career and personal life were overshadowed by the scandal for years. He was sentenced to probation, community service, and anger management counseling, but many questioned whether he would ever regain his place in the music industry. Despite the controversy, Chris Brown eventually returned to the spotlight. He continued to release hit songs and albums, and his fan base remained loyal. However, his reputation has never fully recovered. While he remains a successful artist, the events of 2009 continue to impact his career, serving as a reminder of how a scandal can irreparably change public perception. Ellen DeGeneres. From America's Sweetheart to Backlash. Ellen DeGeneres was once known as one of the most beloved figures in television. She became a trailblazer by coming out as gay on her sitcom in the late 90s and later hosted her own daytime talk show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show. Her charming personality and generosity made her a fan favorite, and she was considered one of the most powerful women in Hollywood. However, in 2020, The Ellen DeGeneres Show became embroiled in a scandal after allegations surfaced about a toxic work environment. Former employees accused the show's staff of bullying, racism, and misconduct. These claims were a stark contrast to the kindness Ellen had built her brand on. The fallout was immediate. Ratings for the show dropped, and DeGeneres faced intense public scrutiny. Despite an apology and an internal investigation into the allegations, her reputation suffered, and she announced in 2022 that the show would end. While Ellen may never regain the same level of influence, she remains one of the most impactful figures in the entertainment industry, albeit with a more complicated legacy. Celebrity careers are often fragile, and a single scandal can have lasting repercussions. Yet as we've seen, many of these stars have managed to fight their way back from the brink. Whether through humility, resilience, or sheer talent, some celebrities have shown that redemption is possible, even in the face of major controversies. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the scandals that almost destroyed these celebrities' careers, don't forget to like and subscribe to Viral Vibe for more shocking celebrity stories.